Ah, what a mess. I think something's still living inside of there. Ooh. Okay, guys, welcome to another episode of Fixing Bugs and Stuff. And yes, we have a Super Beetle in the house that we're going to be working on. And first, we'll get to the good stuff, and then we'll get to the bad stuff. So this is a 78 Super. As you know, it's fuel injected. And I can tell it's been left outside. This has been all exposed. And I can really tell if you look inside of here, that throttle body is rusted and I cannot move it. So I have a feeling that there's maybe water inside of there, but it seems like we're getting to the bad stuff. So let's get to the good stuff first. Good stuff. The car has good bones. It just has mostly surface rust. It has brand new floor pans inside of it. It's kind of hard to see. Somebody weld some floor pans in here. See what else. It's got good tires and rims. You can see that. Those are nice. Let's see what else is good. The lights, tail lights are still intact. The headlights are intact. The signal lights are intact. Inside of here is not really much of anything. More living space by a creature. You don't know what it was. But that is mostly the good stuff. Good bones. It's got new, doesn't look like it's new, but it is. Excuse me. It is. It's got new drums all the way around with new hardware inside of it. Here's one tip. When you get these drums, please paint them. Don't leave them with the steel like this because they'll end up looking like this. Just paint them. I already pulled these off and they look immaculate on the inside. It's just the outside here. So I'll just take a wire brush to it and just paint them. That's what I'll do for the customer. And get ready. Here comes the bad stuff. Now let's get into the bad stuff. Okay. Fuel injection. This whole harness, it's frayed. All kinds of components missing. So this engine's gonna end up taking a carburetor setup. It'll take me months to really get through all this. Not months, but I'm being exaggerated. But it'll take me a while to get through all this wiring stuff and get the fuel injected right. And that's if I get it right. Sometimes you get them running, and next thing you know, they're done. It's always something with the fuel injection. So this is going to get a carburetor set up. This is going to need a new vacuum here. I'm not going to go into too much detail for the engine stuff. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Doors open and shut pretty good. I did need some adjustment. Let's see what else we got. Oh, come with some parts. It's great. But what I want to show you is the floor pans are really nice. I would have coated them. But who puts on floor pans and bolts the whole body without putting the rubber gasket on? Or the bumpers. I mean by the bumpers, the little tiny grommet bumpers that go in the back here. They go right here. You guys can't see it, can you? They go right here. Those are missing too. But who does that? I mean, you did all the work to fix the pan and lift the body. Why not put the gasket on? All right. More paint. I'm molding here. What else? It's gonna need new shocks. New struts, new springs. Those are shot. Inside of here is not too bad. The gas tank is totally rusted out. Another bad thing. go to open this up and smell in here. It smells like varnish, and I stuck a probe down in there. It was just awful, just awful. You can see a little bit of rust there. So all that needs to be replaced. Let's see what else. The electrical in here looks to be okay, like in the dash. Seems to be fine. Still have to take off the rest of this air conditioning here. That has to come out. But as far as when I did a quick view over everything, it just seems like the electrical seems to be fine. So I won't know until I hook up power to it. It is missing the battery cable and the grounding strap back here. Let's see what else. And this door shuts pretty good. Slight adjustment. Let's go underneath. Grab a flashlight. Okay, looking at the exhaust here. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Still have fuel injected stuff. Meaning that back then they had emissions things attached to them. Let's see. Look at that. On the engine block, all that red silicone. I think that's what they put the engine together with. Not good, because I did find some of this inside of the valve cover. So, because this stuff will break off and be inside the valve cover or inside your engine, blocking the oil from reaching your crank and your bearings. Let's see, it looks like they put more of that stuff on this oil pan here. Not good. Okay. Going back further, the transmission looked pretty good to me. Now, what's wild to me, they put new axles in here, which is fine, but I never seen axles with the nut. Usually it's with a socket hit cap screw, and you torque them down, but I never seen with a nut. So let me know, guys. Comment below and let me know if they come with a nut like this. Seems odd to me. Gonna need new shocks. These were air shocks. They are done with. They're done. The heater boxes are nice. They were brand new. Of course, we have a little bit of an oil leak, but that's normal for Volkswagens. You see here, I'm not sure if the gasket to the transmission is no good. That's why it's wet there, or that's from previous on the CV joint. Don't know. This looks a little wet too, but it doesn't feel like oil. It looks like somebody tried to paint it. This may need to be replaced. Doesn't look that great. I think one of these is in the box. Okay. Brake lines on this thing is done. Somebody put some new brake lines with the old brake lines, and then they snapped it when they were trying to tighten things down. So that's no good. No bueno. Also, the bakelite heater stuff, they kind of like broke them on the inside of the car. So both of these need to be replaced. You know how this works, guys. You have to lift the body away in order to put these things in. You can try to finagle it in there, but it's not fun. You have to really separate the body to make these work, or put new ones in. Now, see, the floor pans are nice, you know. But again, I would have put seam sealer in it. I would have added some kind of sealant, some kind of paint, PR 15, rubberized something to seal this up. Did all this work, but then didn't finish it. Strange. All right, enough of that rambling. Let's see what else. Again, they bolted up the body to it with no gasket. No gasket in here. And I figured out maybe I'll seam seal it, but that's not the greatest option. So we'll see what the customer wants to do. I prefer to separate the body if I could, and then put the gasket in. But he may not want to do that or pay for that. So, okay. I would have treated this tunnel before anything. Once I had the pan, I would have treated this whole tunnel. It's a lot easier to work with. And put in all new brake lines, because all the brake lines are snapped. Again, this is all just surface for us. There's nothing that's really rotten here. It's got good bones, I'm telling you. Somebody decided to cut that there. I don't know what's going on there. If you didn't know, I believe it was 75 and up. They added this rack and pinion, which I love, instead of the old steering box. These work great. This one looks like it was leaking, but it seems like it's fine, so I'll double check it. Let's see what else. Wires hanging everywhere. I know I'm rambling. I don't mean to ramble. I just want to give you guys an overview. It's gonna need a new master cylinder. I don't know what's going on there. What happened? See what else. Of course, I talked about the shocks. Gonna need new ones. Everything else seems to be pretty good underneath here. Usually this is all rotten out, but it looks pretty good. So far, that is the bad stuff that I can see from here. There is your electrical fuel pump, and God knows that that's filled with junk, because I found junk in the gas tank. So this is, I'm sure this is no good, but somebody decided just to cut the tube. I don't know if the gas line is still good inside of the body, so I gotta check that out. See what else. Yeah, it's missing some hardware here, hardware there, and hardware up here. You guys know the drill. That's how it's supposed to be done. I'm gonna get out of here. So I'm not 100% sure on this engine here. My best guess is I should take it apart. I should take it out and just rebuild it if I could. It's up to the customer, or I can try to run it the way it is. I am sure a lot of times when water gets down in here, goes to your valves, they get rusted, and then it goes to your cylinders, and eventually it makes its way into the case. And then your crankshaft's rusted, your camshaft's rusted. So I prefer to take it, tear it all down. But we'll see what the customer says. I mean, I can try to run it this way and hope for the best. So I can do a video on that once I pull this engine out. So that is it. Missing the bumpers, is missing the brackets that go here. They're like the 5 mile an hour shock ones. See what else. I think that wraps it up. You know what? Here's a good thing. This is the first Super Beetle that I've seen that has a dash that is not cracked. The very first one ever in my lifetime that I've seen it. So I don't know how they did it, or if they replaced it at one time, but this is immaculate. First one ever. So this is a short video, but AC in the bug, no bueno. Hate it. It makes the car run sluggish, and the AC doesn't work that great. Not worth it to me. All right, guys, that's basically it. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about the car. If this is one of your favorite cars, is something you would work on or have. All right, guys, let me know what you think. The goal here is to have something that stops and drives very well, and it's reliable. So that's the whole purpose. Other than that, oh yeah, let's take a look at the mileage. 74685. It's the mileage there. So again, I wish I can go with people before they go to purchase these cars, because this looks like somebody just slapped together, put some paint in it, and then flipped it. So, and this happens too often, way too often. It's a shame, because some people get taken for or taken advantage of when they don't know what they're looking at. So I'm not sure how much the customer paid for the car, but hey, this is what he likes, this is what he wants. We're gonna try to make this work. No, not try. What he likes, this is what he wants, and we're gonna make it work. That's the way it goes. Again, Super Beetles are like one of my favorite Beetles. They ride nice, they drive nice. You can do all kinds of things with these cars. I like them because I use them for rally racing, not rally racing, but autocrossing. You can do a lot of stuff in the suspension, make them a nice autocross car. And since the Super Beetles are a little heavier in the front, it kind of distributes the weight a little better. Not saying in the convertible, convertibles are very heavy, but in the sedan, they do pretty well. All right, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you think, and expect more videos coming. All right, see ya.